तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुश्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदं सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय सरस्वती प्रियत्मने श्रीमते भक्ति श्रीरूप श्री भागवत विधायिने भागवत कथाश्रावि भक्ति विज्ञान दायिने गुरु गरम निष्ठाय श्री हरि कीर्तनामोदि भक्त संग सुखानंदे सिद्धांत नवरु भक्ति विनोद धारा स्नातचार्य प्रभवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात देशकारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So, all of you, or many of you, are most senior, and I am a young sannyasi. First, I will introduce myself because you all may not know by my name or from which lineage I belong to. So, this body took birth in West Bengal in Ambika Kalna. And and in the childhood time I was not devotee at all, I was atheist. But by the mercy of my father, I was taken to ISKCON Mayapur. And before that, I thought maybe those who are chanting Hare Krishna, they are ignorance, foolish, and maybe beggars. But after visiting Mayapur, all of my misconception was gone. And someone asked me if I am chanting Hare Krishna. I said, why should I chant Hare Krishna? So then gradually I was preached, and first my father brought someone to my house to give a lecture from ISKCON Patna. The president of ISKCON Patna at that time was Damodar Swarup. So he came and he chanted Jai Radha Madhava. And that prayer, Jai Radha Madhava, took me to the spiritual world. My hair stood at the end, and I thought, yes, there is something above this material existence. Only one sung Jai Radha Madhava, Kunja Bihari. Then I wanted to join in ISKCON, but I heard about some gurus in those days. I don't want to say. And I thought maybe if there is any God brother of Srila Prabhupada, because I already took Prabhupada as my Siksha Guru, and I was reading Prabhupada's book. So I found one of his god brother in Bagbazar Gaudiya Math, and his name was Bhakti Swarup Bhagvat Maharaj. Bagbazar Gaudiya Math, when Bhakti Siddhanta Maharaj left his body, he left in Bagbazar Gaudiya Math. And after his departure, the Gaudiya Maths were divided into two parts. One Chaitanya Gaudiya Math, one Chaitanya Math and one Gaudiya Mission. So, in the mission, there came Audalami Maharaj, first Puri Maharaj and then Tikta Maharaj, then Audalami Maharaj. Audalami Maharaj was brother of Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Maharaj. They both were brother. So after Audalami Maharaj, my Guru Maharaj came in the president position, the Acharya position, and I took initiation from him. But I was very small at that time, and I got only 3 years of his association, but at one point I was 16 years and he was 86 years. So lots of difference, 70 years difference. So at one point he held my hand and said, make a vow, give me a vow, give me a word that you will preach my Bhakti Vinod Thakur's Vani in every family. You will go to door to preach. Is like the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu given to Nityananda Prabhu. Prati ghare ghare giya karo viksha. Bolo Krishna, bhajo Krishna, karo Krishna shiksha. So then I asked my Gurudev about Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He said, whatever Abhay Dada means elder brother. In Bengali we call Dada or Da. He has done is unimaginable. He praised. He said he was specially blessed by the Lord. Although he didn't tell me that I can join in ISKCON, but after his departure, there were physically fight in Gaudiya Mission to get the presidency position. So, and I was very young. So, I went to Godrum because Bagbazar Gaudiya Mission has branch in Godrum. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gaudiya Math in Swarupganj. So from there I could see Prabhupada's Samadhi was still being constructed. I thought, let me try if I can join in ISKCON. So I came to ISKCON and I saw Bhakti Raghav Swami walking with crutch and going upstairs. I followed him. I went to his room and I said that I am initiated by one of Prabhupada's god brother, and but it is little difficult for me now to stay in Gaudiya Mission. Can I stay? Can I join in ISKCON? He said, well, I don't have any influence over here in Mayapur, but if you want to join in ISKCON, I can take you to Andhra Pradesh, Secunderabad, and you have to serve as a pujari. I said, I don't have any knowledge about pujari seva. He said, we will teach you, no problem. So you can go to your house Ambika Kalna for 2-3 days, or you can go to Gaudiya Mission wherever it is. He gave me a specific date and come after 3-4 days. Come to Calcutta, 3C Albert Road, and from there I will take you to Secondrabad. In that way, my spiritual journey started from Gaudiya Mission to ISKCON, and but that instruction was always in my heart, that my Gurudev asked me to preach, and really I wanted to do that, but I didn't know how to do. But in ISKCON, I traveled in many temples, especially when I reached Vallabh Vidyanagar in Gujarat. I was appointed as a head pujari and also temple president. Sorry, acting president, temple acting president. Because the president was very keen to chant Harinam. He chant more than 1 lakh. Normally in ISKCON, it is very rarely found. So when he saw that I am from Gaudiya Math and I chant 64 rounds, so he said that he announced in open public that Dharma Prabhu, my name was Dharma Das, will be the acting president. Since then I'm serving in ISKCON, and there I got the opportunity to go to door, practically knocking the door, giving them invitation to come to my seminar, and I was going, inviting them, I was giving the lecture, preaching them, and they became devotee. So I met more than 100. My target was 108, that was completed, and then I shifted to Vrindavan in 2015, and I joined in ISKCON Gurukula, Bhakti Vedanta Gurukula. It was in Krishna Balram Mandir, the main ISKCON temple in Vrindavan, but at that time it was going to be shifted to some interior village, remote place. They purchased 120 acres of land, and I was asked to serve there. So I was serving there. I was overseeing the legal department because I completed West Bengal civil service, so I had that knowledge. And after that, in 2021, somehow I felt that I should take sannyas. That idea also came from Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Maharaj. I met him in 2002 in Calcutta, Satish Mukherjee Road, Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math, and he told me that you should take sannyas. I never thought of taking sannyas, means becoming a sannyasi, and I never knew that I will become a sannyas. I said, why you are saying like this? I am not qualified at all to become a sannyasi. He said, you can prepare yourself. So I was, yeah, practically that was in my mind. In 2021, right after the COVID, I don't know, somehow in Kartik, I felt I will take sannyas. But then I was in ISKCON, and in ISKCON, to take sannyas is not that easy, especially nowadays. In those days, maybe after many incidents, all of my friends struggling for sannyas for 15 years, even 20 years, they didn't get sannyas. What to speak of me coming from Gaudiya Math? So, once at a point, one devotee who was against the president said, "This Dharmadas belongs to Gaudiya Math. How can he come and take position of acting president?" Uh, so then Gopal Krishna Maharaj had to send a member of GVC, Jashamati Nandan Prabhu, to see what is happening. So then he found that, well, I am a simple devotee. He said if he is not breaking any regulatory principle and if he is doing well, then he can serve as a acting president, and ISKCON is also a Gaudiya Math. Keep this in mind, Jashamati Nandan Prabhu said. And so in that way, I was comfortable there. But in 2021 in Kartik, when I decided to take sannyas, I told the authority of Gurukul that, Prabhu, I feel that I will take sannyas. Immediately he said, wow, Prabhu, you should take sannyas. Then the question comes, how I will take and from whom I will take. I don't know. I was in ISKCON, I was initiated from Gaudiya Math. So who will give me sannyas? ISKCON is not that easy. But I was traveling in Vrindavan in Kartik, especially I went to Radha Gopinath Mandir, and it was Madhu Pandit's Samadhi is there, Radha Gopinath, in Gopinath Bazaar. And after paying obeisances, I was just standing, and one sannyasi from behind, he was serving Madhu Pandit's Samadhi. He said, Prabhu, you are from ISKCON? I said, yes, I am from ISKCON. They can understand by the dress, it can be understood. So he said, why don't you take sannyas? I said, who will give me sannyas? He said, I will give you. So then the date was fixed, and I suggested Kartik Purnima. But it was solar eclipse on that day. So just one day before, he said, no problem, it is in Purnima, you can take sannyas from me, come with such and such thing, with Madhu Pandit Samadhi, and take sannyas. So I took sannyas, then I went to pay obeisances to Gopal Krishna Maharaj. By seeing sannyasi cloth, he said, from where did you take sannyas? Again from Gaudiya Math? I said, yes. Then he saw my face becoming small, because I didn't propose even in ISKCON. He said, you could have waited and taken in ISKCON, but anyway, no problem. Take some prasad and stay in ISKCON Gurukula. Don't leave Gurukul. Normally, this doesn't happen, Then I continued with my service till I am serving in ISKCON Gurukula, and I am translating all the letters of Srila Prabhupada, which is called Shikshamrita in 3 volumes, thousands of letters, and I am asked by the BBT to do this work from English to Bengali, translating. Yes, this is the mainly introduction of myself, my Guru Maharaj, and my spiritual life. in order to preach, keeping it in mind, my Guru Maharaj's word that I should preach the uh, philosophy or the mode of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Normally there are two kind of preaching what I felt, that one is like purchasing milk and one is making the milk condensed, means making rabri. So Srila Prabhupada has done the first work of purchasing milk, purchasing you people. Means I didn't go to your house, knock your door and asked you to come. It is already arranged by Srila Prabhupada by his mercy. And nowadays there are many acharyas coming from India, bona fide acharyas preaching in the West. It is good. So the rest part is those who are devotee. Just seeking, although I am very young, most young man in this temple room, and you all are elder to me. Whatever I heard from my spiritual master and Srila Prabhupada's teaching in his book, I took him as my Shiksha Guru. So I will explain, like, I don't know about the rule of French government. Do they have capital punishment here?
No.
Not at all. No more. But previously they had it. Long time before. In India still they have. Before taking them for hanging, they put a piece of black cloth on his head, like cap coming up to the soldier, so that he cannot see anything outside. My point is, that is only one cloth, quite enough to protect him to see outside what is happening. The illusory potency, the external potency of Krishna has put 5 strong cloth on top of us. How we will see this spiritual world is not possible at all. It is described in Srimad Bhagavatam. Tamisra, under Tamisra, Tamas, Moha and Mahamoha. Those 5 coverings which protect the spiritual world from this material world. In the first stage, the jiva, when they say bye-bye to Krishna, they forget their Swarup. It is called Swarup Vibram. Swarup Vibram. Tamishra. Then on the Tamishra, they forget the Creator. They don't believe that there is any Creator. No Creator. And then Tamishra, and the Tamishra, Tamas, and they build up a relation with the material material world with different people, considering them as their children, husband, wife, uh, uh, mother, father, no relation at all bodily concept. And Tamishra, under Tamishra, Tamas, Moha, uh, then they act with them according to the relation they have established, considering them as child, husband, whatever they have considered. And then Mahamoha, they become mad in material enjoyment. So that is our position, that is complete ignorance, dark ignorance. So only because of the teachings of our Acharya, now we are practically chanting Hare Krishna mantra to get out of these coverings. And this Hare Krishna mantra is so powerful, is so strong that it helps to remove these 5 coverings. But one has to be very serious. One has to know his identity. First, I am not this body. That will come by chanting Hare Krishna mantra itself. The relationship between him and Krishna, and how to establish the relationship, and what is the purpose of establishing relationship, sambandha, avidya, prayojan, everything will revealed by chanting Hare Krishna mantra. It is so sweet. Practically we see, if we chant any other name, we cannot chant throughout the day, but we can chant Hare Krishna mantra throughout the day. In the beginning stage, one may feel bored in half hour, 1 hour, but if he practice, as the anarthas goes away, he will be in a position to taste the pure love of Godhead, and also separation. So this all comes from knowledge, spiritual knowledge, which we were discussing this morning. Gyan. Arjuna is asking in Bhagavad Gita, "Oh Krishna, this mind is very disturbing. It is very difficult to control the mind. How to control?" Krishna gave 2 formulas. Can any of you say the 2 formula which Krishna gave?
Detachment and practice.
Yes, detachment and practice. Detachment and practice. So, what should we practice? Practice Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And with that mantra, everything will get controlled. First, the sense will get controlled. And even after getting the sense control, there is very hard binding also, that is Labh Puja Pratishtha. Uh, what do you say in English, Labh Puja Pratishtha?
Adoration
Fame.
and
Distinction.
huh?
Fame.
Fame, distinction, adoration.
Yes, fame, distinction,
Then
adoration.
fame, glory is adoration.
Yeah. So it is very strongly in our heart that I am a sannyasi. Why the arti is not given to me first? Or if we are sitting in a line, queue, and suppose someone is serving pizza, and just before me the pizza is finished, over, and what we will feel? Uh, do we feel that it is by the arrangement of Krishna, or we will feel, oh, it is the defect of the temple authority that he couldn't manage, he couldn't make enough pizza. So if we are in the, if we can uh, convince our mind that is whatever is happening with us is because of our past deed, so we are improving ourselves. Otherwise, if we are seeing fault in others, then we are very, very far away from the spiritual world. But the thing is that how to remove these 5 coverings and how to go back to Krishna. The only process is sadhu sangha, to associate with devotees. How to associate with devotees? Rupa Goswami mentions Dadati Pratiginyati Goyam Akhyati. Now it is everything packed and there is no flies, no mosquito here. But if we would have the class in the garden, maybe lots of mosquito, I don't know, or they are also sitting beside us, but they are not taking association. Taking association means Guhyam Akhyati Prakhyati, discuss the confidential matter. Confidential matter means our about our own identity, about our own the relationship between Krishna and us. That is confidential. So it is said that Bahu Janma Kare Jadi Shravana Kirtana Tathapi na paye Krishna Premadhana. If one hears and chants for millions of lifetime, still Krishna Prem will be far away. Have you heard these words? So what is the conclusion? Means what to do then? How do we get out of this material world?
Chant more.
Chant more.
Sadhu seva. Taking shelter.
It is also stated that Sharanga Saranagati Haive Jahar Taharo Prarthana Shune Srinanda Kumar. Have you heard this? Yes. So Saranga Saranagati means 6 kind of
Stronger.
yes, surrendered. It comes like what are the 6 lines? Anukulesya sankalpa, pratikulesya varjanam. Anukulesya means whatever is favorable to devotional service. What is that slogan in Upadeshamrit, Nectar of Instruction, the third sloka? Yes. Utsahat nischayat dhairya tat karma pravartanat sangatyagat satavritte sarvivakti prasiddhati. So this is anukulya, means favorable to devotional service. Unfavorable, atyahar prayasascha janasangascha niyamagraha. So like that, having the firm faith that Krishna will protect me, and I am sure that everyone, each of us has the experience that Krishna protects us, have personal experience, that some miracle has happened to our life, not one time, many times, but we rascal, we forget Krishna again. Uh, so to have faith that Krishna will protect us. And then
Gotvidve Varanam Tata. Gotvidve Varanam.
Varanam Tatha. And you have to accept that Krishna is my yeah. And last, Atmanikshep. Atmanikshep means to jump into Krishna consciousness and follow the rules and regulation and completely giving up the material world, you know. I still see even wearing devotional dress. What to say about devotional cloth, sannyasi, seeing the reels in the mobile. I didn't know what is reel. I had to ask just few months before, maybe 6 months before, someone what is reel, and he explained. Uh, we are asked not to hear Harikatha from Apasampradaya, isn't it? Then how can we watch this reel? Is-
Les vidéos, c'est les toutes petites
C'est des
vidéos.
bobines,
C'est
c'est
des
des petites
shorts.
vidéos.
They also don't know real. They don't know real.
Sur Facebook, des petites vidéos.
How does it called?
Reel, R-E-E-L.
C'est des shorts.
Oh, we love
Des
that.
shorts. Vous connaissez pas. Tant mieux.
Ce sont de vieilles époques.
Très addictif.
Why?
Yeah,
It's
that is-
unreal or what?
C'est unreal.
That is also, you know, illusion, and it takes us far from Krishna, far. So these 6 kinds of saranagati, surrendering, will help us to build relationship. Saranga Saranagati hoive jahar tahar prarthana sune Srinanda Kumar, means his prayer. Srinanda Kumar means Krishna will listen to his prayer. To whose prayer? The one who has Saranagati. So we have to have the qualities of Saranagati. And by knowing or unknowingly, if we do not have the qualities of Saranagati, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra will help us, but it may help very slow. It will provide sadhu sangha, sadhus will come, but we may not accept it as very seriously. There are also 10 offenses we should avoid, and according to my practical experience, we don't commit all the offenses always. We commit only 3 offenses very often. One is the first offense, sadhu ninda. Oh, he doesn't belong to us. He belongs to that particular Maharaj. So we don't like him. We don't like his philosophy. We don't like him. So his disciple also. We don't make any sambandha, any relation. So that is aparadh. And what to speak of making aparadh, criticizing or beating, it is stated in Shastra like that. By not being happy by seeing a Vaishnav is also an aparadh. So this we should keep in mind, not to criticize any Vaishnava. Our mind is so crooked that he will tell us, mind will tell us that he is a neophyte Vaishnava, junior. What power does he has that if I criticize him, nothing will happen. And if we criticize some advanced Vaishnava, our mind will tell us, oh, he is so advanced, he will forgive me. So we come in both the way, It is because of our stupid mind. But aparadh is aparadh. Even if one chants one round or even one Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we consider, Mahaprabhu considered himself as a Vaishnava. Second offense which we commit is inattentive chanting. Inattentive chanting means chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but mind is somewhere else. Not hearing properly. When we are supposed to chant 64 rounds, we all are supposed to. But due to time, place, circumstances, when Srila Prabhupada, when I say Srila Prabhupada, I am indicating Abhay Charana Ravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, was preaching in the West. He first introduced 64 rounds, but then devotees couldn't follow, means it was difficult for them. So he said 32. Then again devotees came back to him, so he reduced to 16 rounds. But he said, chant 16 rounds sincerely. And this sincerely word is very significant. What is meant by sincerely? Can you say what is meant by sincerely?
To listen attentively and to pray.
Yes, to listen the word which we are pronouncing. And then remembering will automatically come.
He was telling sincerely, and also he was telling minimum.
Yeah.
He was always telling, chant 16 rounds minimum.
Minimum, exactly.
So minimum.
In one conversation with Loknath Swami, with Srila Prabhupada, Loknath Swami was asking, you said chant 16 rounds, but some devotees are taking 25 rounds, some are taking 32 rounds as minimum. So Prabhupada said that is wanted. that is wanted. So 16 round is minimum, and I just my intention is just to focus on hearing the pronunciation. In one certain time, one devotee asked, Prabhupada, how far is the spiritual world? Prabhupada said, the distance between your lip and ear. So this much far, we pronounce and we hear. Pronounce, hear, pronounce, hear. So if we practice like this, then Hare Krishna Maha Mantra will be like sweet. Otherwise, if we don't hear the mantra and we pronounce, it goes in the air, and then we feel bored. Why neophyte devotee, they don't feel to chant? Because they do not hear. They just chant Hare Krishna, and they just going in the air. It gives him some sukriti, but not the full strength. Just like if this room is not cleaned for more than 50 years and somebody asks me to clean this room, I come and is full of dust. I come and take a pinch of dust once in a week or in a month and put it outside. Is it possible in this life to clean this room? Never. So we have to take a drum, broom, and in that way it can be cleaned faster. So the dirt which is there in our heart to enjoy this material world is very strongly seated. Now to remove that dust, sometime chanting Hare Krishna and sometime discussing mundane matter, and this thing will not very effective. We have to be very firmly convinced and determined that yes, we have to go back home, back to Godhead in this lifetime. If we have this determination, then Krishna will make it success. Having darshan of the deity doesn't mean that we are seeing Krishna, because this material eye can see only brass or metal or wood or stone. To come in front of the Lord means the Lord will see us. He will not see our body, white or black or whatever it is. He will see the heart. Like if a plane crash happened, like it happened in Ahmedabad 1 month before. They were trying to find the black box. So Krishna tried to find our black box, what is there in the heart, what desire we have, and accordingly he reciprocates. Ye yatha mang prapadyante. Accordingly he will reciprocate. If we have strong desire to enjoy, and if we still keeping the desire for la puja pratishtha, then we will take some more lifetime. But one thing is guaranteed, that we have come to this path, we have taken the proper path, and it is sure that even if we get distracted, even if someone sleeps, but still again he will come back. Maya will slap him left and right, go back. Go to your spiritual master. even if the spiritual master departs from this world, he will try to find devotee association. It happens to many sannyasi. If I fell down, then again he is back. And we should not consider that, oh, he has slept, so forget about him. No. If the child gets sleep and falls, or fathers sleep and fell, do we say, oh, he has slept, let him go? No, we pick him up, we take him on the lap, and we say nothing has happened. We treat him properly. So in the devotional service also, we are in devotee community. So if something happens to a devotee, maybe he is sleeping or he slept or something has happened, but we should try to help him to come back again. Otherwise that envy is there in the heart. These are all anarthas in the heart which will not let us get the taste, get the prem, bhav, prem, the love and pure love of Godhead. Because pure love of Godhead is not to be achieved. It is the gift of the Lord, gift of Krishna. So we have to desire for it, and He will give as He gave the word, as our Acharya taught us. So, any question?
What is the third one, Maharaj?
Yes,
Yes, sorry.
thank you for the third one.
I did
Ma- maintain material attachment even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. Maintaining material attachment. Same one, same means at the chanting at the same time, and at the same time having material attachment.
While
Maintaining
chanting? Yeah, in life.
in life. But it will not happen in one day. It is a due course. You have to go through many, what you say, exam, pass through many exams. Maya will not allow anyone to go and disturb Krishna. It is Maya's service. It is the service of Durga not to allow anyone to go and disturb Krishna.
So as long as we see we have attachment, then we understand we're not chanting purely. Not purely, at least namabhas.
Yes, namabhas.
It is not even namabhas.
Namabhas or namaprad.
It's only namaprad.
Yes,
So namabhas is quite high.
quite high. Yeah.
Not so easy.
But it is possible only by devotee association. In the morning I was asking for a mobile charger.
Okay.
But because I forgot to bring my mobile charger from Berlin. Why? Because to keep my mobile active. If I don't have, no, I am not asking the charger now.
Hey, but her phone is ringing.
Okay. So this is because to keep the mobile active. So our charger to keep us active in spiritual path is sadhu sangha. If we don't take sadhu sangha, if we don't accept sadhu sangha, then it is very difficult to maintain spiritual life. Ekaki amar nahi paye bal hari nam sankirtane. we have to keep ourselves in sadhu sangha. And it is good that many devotees are coming here, and you are also going to different place to get association of devotees. Association of devotees means like we are hearing Harikatha. Uh, this is called association. Association of devotees doesn't mean that we speak anything. That is not association. Okay. Any other question? Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, I'll try to do it as short as possible, as quickly as possible. I would like to know, Maharaj, actually I have two questions. I hope I will remember the second question. First question I would like to know is what is the power of our thoughts? We are Vaishnava, aspiring Vaishnava, and when we see others, we may have some prejudices about others. For example, if I see someone who is not behaving according to my conception of what spiritual life is, I may put some bad thoughts on him. Oh, this man or this lady, Mataji, she is crazy or is crazy. And if willingly or unknowingly or unknowingly I'm ill-intended, because of my sadhana, the power of my sadhana, I may put the person in a subtle jail where he or she is obliged to behave the way I think she or he is. If, for example, if I think that this Mataji, suppose, is mentally disturbed, because of my bad, she may behave as a mentally disturbed person, and I may have some responsibility because of my thoughts, my bad thoughts. So what is the thoughts of what is the power of our thoughts? We Vaishnava, when you understand what I mean? When we put some prejudice on others. Did you understand my question?
Yeah.
If
How to
it is
get
not
out of
nasty-
this kind of thought?
A practical example, for example, Prabhupada slapped some of his disciples. He preached, and so we may reproduce, we may see the video and say exactly to some unknown persons exactly what Prabhupada said. When Prabhupada is saying this, people will ask, oh, please do punish me more because they will feel love on him, because he's a pure devotee. And when we say the same thing that Prabhupada said, some others, they may give us a punch because they may feel our false ego, our desire, oh, I am so much superior to you because I am a Brahmana. And the person may feel it. You understand what I mean? So how can we protect ourselves from what is the power of our thought and how we could protect
The
ourselves?
power is sadhu sangha, the knowledge which you get from sadhu. The knowledge which you get from sadhu, and it comes from sadhu sangha only. Because this anartha, I gave the example of 50 years not being clean this room, but our anartha is many from many birth, not in 50 years. Maybe this body we are 50 years or 70, whatever it is, but it is there since many lifetimes. And little chanting or little association will not help us. So the power is association of devotees, pure devotees. Yes, Mataji, yes. You were asking something.
Yeah. You said that you want to tell about the Bhaktivinoda Thakur
Teachings.
preaching or teaching or whatever. So at one point you say when the jiva say bye bye to Krishna. So what do you mean by that?
Means when Swaruparthai Hinan Krishna Bimukhan. Krishna Bimukhan is to say saying bye bye. Means Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes in his Dasamul Tattva Actually, Jaiva Dharma is the explanation of the Sumul Tattva. So, in the Sumul Tattva, there is a slok, Swarupartha Hinan Krishna Vimukhan Harir Maya Dandan. So, Krishna Vimukhan means to say bye bye to Krishna means now we will enjoy. We having the desire to enjoy this material world.
But
Is
do
it-
we know, so you mean that we know Krishna and we say bye-bye to Krishna?
that is controversial because
No, Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Yes.
But say Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Yeah, controversial in the sense whether this jiva were in the spiritual world before and he fall down from the spiritual world, or forever he is in the material world. Yes, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that we are anadi from the beginning itself. We are here in this material world. In this connection, someone asked Srila Prabhupada, what is the truth? We are fallen from the spiritual world, or we have never been to the spiritual world. Srila Prabhupada replied that whatever it is, if it is fire in the room, you shouldn't go on investigating from where did the fire come from. You just try to get out of the room. So now we have understand that we are in miserable condition, in the condition of birth, death, old age and disease. And this morning also we were hearing that in spite of being in this miserable condition, we feel that this is very suitable, pleasant position in this world. Because for some time maybe we are not suffering from disease or death, we consider it is very pleasant. So now the question comes, if we were in the spiritual world and fallen, according to Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Jaiva Dharma, we are from the very beginning, we are in this material world. So there are three, mainly two types of jiva soul. One is sadhana siddha, one is nitya siddha. So if we try to get out from this material world, and if we are able to get out by the mercy of Hari, Guru, Vaishnav, we are sadhana siddha. And nitya siddha means those who were there, they have descended to deliver us. It's called nitya siddha. To have this material desire in the heart means we are saying bye bye to Krishna. We are not your servant. We are. Maybe tomorrow we will have another session. No.
Tomorrow is pure Bhakti Tiya, Shri Bhakti Vakshashidharma.
Yes, we will celebrate that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will celebrate that in the daytime or in the evening.
So we have to discuss this.
Oh.
There's time to do it.
Okay. So first let this class get over, then we can discuss. Anyway, I am here for 2-3 days. So in one session I will discuss about Trinadapi Shwanichena. How to become humble.
I have one. 70s too?
No, I just did not follow properly the schedule of your early life. So have you met Srila Prabhupada or did you come after? Or I did not follow
No,
exactly.
I didn't meet Srila Prabhupada. I was.
You joined later.
Yes, I was born in 71, so much young.
71?
Yes, and Prabhupada departed 77. Although my father, in 1975, he proposed when I was very young to my mother that let's go and join in ISKCON. In those days, it was very easy for any family man to join in Mayapur. But my mother refused because she was not aware of this culture. So I didn't meet with Srila Prabhupada. But by reading his book, he said that he will never die. He will exist in his book. So he's there in his book.
It's interesting to know what was the atmosphere in your village, because we see it in the Chaitanya and there's very famous Vaishnava were there, temple and everything, very, very special place in Mahaprabhu's. So
Yeah.
what is at that time, why your father has to go to ISKCON, for example, since there was a very famous temple just
No, we never knew that this is Mahaprabhu temple in Ambika Kalna, and it is a historical place. Mahaprabhu had come there. We never knew. No one still. When I go to Ambika Kalna and local, I call some people because as a sannyasi I cannot go to my previous house.
Yes.
So they come to meet me, and they are surprised that why I am emphasizing Mahaprabhu temple in Ambika Kalna. There is famous Kali temple. Why I am not going there? So people there doesn't know at all about Mahaprabhu, about this culture.
Wow.
People do not know. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Marge. I wanted to ask because, like, how can we chant without offense, at least without the second offense that you're talking about, like, without inattention? At the same time, it says, Kaite shuite yatatata namloi. So when eating, like, if we want to chant all the time, it's difficult to listen all the time. So how to put that into practice while still being attentive?
First, we start practicing while chanting in Japa bead, and then it comes gradually. It comes in all the time, even if in our dream also. Is practically I should not say, but in our dream sometime I see that I am preaching. But not all the time. Sometime. Sometime I see Vaishnava singing bhajan. I am sitting in the middle of the bhajan, like that. The people I love, like Bhakti Charu Maharaj. I see sometime he's singing, he's giving lecture, he's interacting with me. My Gurudev, this comes in my dream very often because it was a memorable situation when just before my initiation, I was young and I was sitting in the middle of many sannyasis. And my Gurudev asked me, why you want to take initiation? I said, I want to go back to Goloka. And everyone laughed. 15, 16 years boy, and they were sannyasi. 60 years, 65 years, now they left their body. So what he is saying, going back to Goloka, I see that in my dream very often. So if we practice, gradually it will happen. Krishna will not go from our mind. For that, I said that practice is needed.
But we should practice.
Yes, we
Even
should
if
practice.
inattentive, but we should still
Yeah.
practice the
Even
chant
if
all
it
the
is
time.
inattentive, even if it is namaprad, whatever situation it may be, we should practice. We should practice. Continuously practice. Any other thing, or we can end?
Now they will do offering, bhog, no? They're doing bhog
Right.
offering. So
Okay.
maybe 15 minutes bhog offering and Sunday.
Yes, bro.
I have personally, I'm a devotee for a long time, since the time of Prabhupada, aspiring devotee. But I always had personally very difficulty with both ISKCON and Gaudiya Math. Originally I come from Gaudiya Math. Because according to me, there is too much separation. When we say, for example, don't associate with this camp, that side, this side, with that side, with this, they are Mayavadi, they are this, they are that. And there are so many, we preach so much differences in the spiritual world. And the spiritual world is full of love. When I meet people from other spiritual traditions, I find personally that God and Krishna put some talents in each and every one of us, and to them also which can inspire me. For example, the sadhana can inspire me to become a better devotee, even if they are Mayavadi or this or that, and the cleanliness also. So, but of course there is a danger there. I agree that there is a danger. I may be contaminated also from, I should know what to take and what not to take from them. So how can it be harmonized? I don't understand. I don't know if you follow my point. You know. If we say we don't follow, for example, a very practical example that I will finish. There is a well-known guru called Amma. You know, Indian guru. She's embracing the whole world. Very, very famous. Prabhupada, many Prabhupada disciples, when he talk about Amma, they didn't even want to hear about her. She's my Mayavadi, Sahaja this and that. But I heard also one of her previous disciples who became a Pujari in ISKCON, and she said it is thanks to Amma that I became a Pujari. She has lots of respect for a previous guru. You see what I mean? So we cannot deny also her experience as a previous disciple of Amma, still respecting her. Even so, she may be, I don't know, Amma, a Sahaja, I don't know her so much. So how can it be harmonized? You understand?
Maharaj, can you repeat the question? I couldn't follow properly.
I have some difficulty to understand that we are too much separating.
Okay, okay. This thing, actually, this question was asked to Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, that even after staying in the temple as a full-time brahmachari, we are having fighting or misunderstanding or envy with each other. Why? The question is why. So Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada answered that the darkness of the lamp is not far from the lamp. It is just beneath the lamp, just under the lamp, and it gives light in the distance. So if one is not serious, there are many serious devotees like acharyas Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada had thousands of disciples, but only few came to preach. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Bhakti Rakshak Siddha Maharaj, Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj, Bhakti Pragyan Kesam Maharaj, they came in front, and others remained behind, and others still in darkness. So there are many things, but our focus shouldn't be who is pure and who is impure, not like that, but for, yes, taking the knowledge, we should understand who is a pure devotee. Otherwise, from whom should we take knowledge? So for that, we can judge, but we should not find fault in others. We should not keep in mind that, oh, he has done this mistake, so he is gone. We may not follow him, but it's not a like a gone case that it's like that.
Maharaj, you were speaking like more specifically about other paths. Like he said, like because like in ISKCON or in Gaudiya Math, we will criticize or he's a personalist or he's a sahaja. And he said, but we can also see good quality in them. So he gave an example of, this very famous lady, Rama, you heard about her? She's hugging people.
Yes.
So one of her disciples, she has become a devotee, she's now a pujari.
Okay.
So his thing is, he said he has difficulty about rejecting other paths, so why can't we see the good in them also? That was his point.
It is beyond my knowledge. But this morning class today was very fine. It was like hammering class, and philosophically like how the knowledge destroys all our ignorance. Yes, of course, where there is light, the darkness is gone.
Maharaj, you said that we don't criticize others, we just let them be, but we need to discriminate with knowledge and then take the association which we know is right. And the others, we just let them be, but we discriminate, we choose. That's what you said,
But
right?
yes,
So-
for choosing from whom we should take knowledge.
So, is it okay to say, for example, to maybe somebody who doesn't know, he said, yes, this is a nice person, everything, but be careful because they're not Bhakti Vinod Dhara, for example. So,
We can say that, we can do that.
we can respect them,
We can respect
but
them,
we
yeah.
don't listen from them.
Yes.
Because if they don't accept Shri Bhakti Vinod Thakur, we don't want to hear the Harikatha, right?
Yes. That we can do. That is not Vaishnava Aparad.
It's
That is not Vaishnava Aparad. We are respecting them.
Yes,
We are respecting them.
yes. And can these people come in the temple and give Harikatha? And then whoever comes, and whoever doesn't want to come, doesn't come. But they don't accept Bhakti Siddhanta Sarasvati or Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Is it okay for them to come here in the temple and preach?
No, they cannot preach.
But
They cannot give Harikatha. They can come to the temple, of course. Every human being can come to the temple. as long as he is having the human body. He is allowed in the temple. But for giving Harikatha, is not allowed. Because he will mislead our atmosphere. He will mislead our atmosphere.
What is our atmosphere then?
To become a servant of Krishna, to attain pure love of Godhead. But their atmosphere, I saw some devotees, and I was preaching like Shraddha, Sadhu Sang, Bhajan Kriya, Anarth Nivritti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Ashakti, Bhava, Prema. So that boy, young boy, 22 years old, came from Bihar to Vrindavan, UP. He, in my back, he was preaching to my students that what does this Maharaj know? He speaks up to Prema Bhakti, but I am above, I am in Nikunja Lila. So my students got disturbed that, well, Maharaj is speaking up to Prema Bhakti, then there is nothing beyond it, and he is speaking about Nikunja Lila. So within 3 days, he broke his 2 legs, 1 hand, and within 15 days, he has to leave the temple he was staying. He said, we cannot take care of you, you go back to your house. So he had to go back to his house. This is a real incident. Recently happened just 3 years before.
Jai 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 Shri Ram.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Bhagavati Pradeep Padmanabh Maharaj ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Harikatha ki jai.